Hello and welcome to the Religious Nerd channel, and today we are on day 16, Psalm 16 of our daily psalm reading. We're reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us reading from a different translation. I do have a quick question I like to ask before we get started, and that is in relation to videos on YouTube. Do you prefer videos filmed like this in landscape, or do you prefer them in portrait? Why I ask this question is because I normally film my videos in portrait view, and I'm just wondering if you prefer it like this or do you prefer it in the portrait view. Please let me know in the comment box below if you prefer videos in landscape or portrait, and I will film future videos in that preference. As you can see, we're on Psalm 16. These videos are filmed in real time. Today is the 19th of November 24 and we're on a Tuesday. You can find the previous 15 Psalms in the playlist below, and you can start at any point. It makes no difference, so you can start on Psalm 1 or you can start on Psalm 16 with me today, or you can watch anything in between. It makes no difference. The information is always relevant. There is a disclaimer at the start of every video, and that is 1, these videos are unedited, and 2, I'm more than likely going to stumble on my wording. So let's get started. A Psalm of David. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I say to the Lord, you are my Lord. I have no good apart from you. As for the saints in the land, they are the excellent ones, in whom is all my delight. The sorrow of those who run after another God shall multiply their drink offerings of blood. I will not pour out or take their names on my lips. The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. You hold my lot. The line has fallen for me in pleasant places. Indeed, I have a beautiful inheritance. I bless the Lord who gives me counsel. In the night also my heart instructs me. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. Therefore my heart is glad and my whole being rejoices. My flesh also dwells secure. For who will not abandon my soul to Sheol, or let your Holy One see corruption? You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasure forevermore. So that is Psalm 16 completed. Tomorrow we'll be doing Psalm 17. So for those who are new, I have a post-it note. My returning viewers will know about this, but I'm just going to let my new ones know. I have a post-it note that we will discuss briefly what each psalm means. We like to do it where we don't overwhelm you with information. I'm aware that the Bible is such a big old book and the information is so overwhelming. I'm fully aware of that. So to give you bite-sized information, that's what I'm going to share with you now. We do always have a time period for each of the psalms, so I will let you know the time period that each of these psalms were written. There are some psalms that were written and historians and scholars are unsure of they're unsure of when they were written, so it's unknown. Psalm 13 is one of those videos, psalms even. You can go back to this video and find that out. there are other psalms in the book of Psalms that has a date where it's unknown, and I'll let you know when we get to that point. It's no point telling you now because you'll just forget at that point. So that's why I like to let you know as we go along. So this is the post-it note that I have with the information. So Psalm 16 was written around 1044 BC. The psalm expresses David's trust in God and his belief that God will protect him in life and after death, and it's an individual lament. So I have spoken about individual lament in previous videos, but I'm more than happy to talk about it now. There are different types of lament in the psalms are done in different laments. We've covered so far 2, which is individual and community. And as this one's individual, this here is the information that it's based on. So a lament is a type of prayer, song that is a cry for God to act in the midst of pain and grief. Those there are the psalms. I had to admit, I completely forgot 16 was a individual lament, so I have added it in. So if you watch previous videos and you're thinking, hold on, 16 wasn't added to the previous videos, I added it in this morning before I got started with filming. So they are all above, those numbers which are psalms are individual lament. They are personal feeling. They are the most common type of psalm. They often begin with an invocation to God, followed by the lament and the request for help, and then it ends with an expression of trust in God. So when we do our daily prayer reading, when we do our daily prayer in the morning, or even for bed, or even in the daytime, whenever we pray, they are an individual lament. So we're kind of getting our pain, our grief, our frustration off our chest to God. So before we do that, we invite God in. Then we let him know our pain, our grief, our frustration that's going on. And then we ask God for help to take away that pain. And then we leave it with an expression of trust that God will answer our prayer for us. So that is an individual lament. As I said, there are multiple different types of lament in the Book of Psalms, but we will cover them as we go along. At the end of every video, I will always write in the day and the date. It's done to help me to feel accountable, and also it shows you that I'm doing it in real time, for one, and it also, as I said, shows that I'm feeling accountable for doing my psalm reading, and it's there to help you to feel encouraged and motivated to do your readings of the Bible, because as I said, the Bible is a big old book. I'm very much aware of that, and it gets so overwhelming, so it's always good to start in one place. And the place I always recommend people to start is actually the Book of Psalms, and then Proverbs. Those are the 2 places I always recommend anybody to start. So I'll write in the day and date. Hopefully doing this in landscape might actually be easy for you to see that I'm actually doing it. So in some ways it's a good thing doing it this way. So day 16 19 of, I am left-handed, as you can see, so I do have to turn it over. So now we'll just have to go back to, so tomorrow we'll be doing Psalm 17. Please subscribe to my channel, please like my videos, and please answer the question that I asked at the start of the video in the comment box below, and please like my content, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.